everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another Sunday morning service. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. We are working through the month of October. We are halfway through the month, and our theme for this month is Singing in the Rain. Woohoo! We're learning that God's got it. No matter what we face, we know that God's got it. So, who's got it? God's got it. Awesome job. Well, today we have a brand new story for you guys about another pair in the Bible who went through something really, really difficult, and God took care of it. God made sure to capture them up, to make sure that they were well taken care of, and He made sure that He had them right where He wanted them. So our story today comes from the Bible, so we know it's true, but it comes from the book of Genesis, and it is about a woman named Hagar. And Hagar is tied to Abraham and Sarah, who we know Abraham had Isaac, and then Isaac had Jacob. Jacob had Joseph, who we learned about last month, and so on and so forth. But Hagar was somebody else, and she had a son named Ishmael. Now, when I hate that we're going back again. That was terrible. I just realized in my brain, I'm like, I don't need to explain all of this. We just need to talk about Hagar. It's fine. We're fine. I'm tired. What were you also giggling at? You were giggling at me when I started, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I might have been talking about clap school.
Okay. We'll try it again. Ready? Do you want me to clap again or no?
No, because it'll all be the same.
Oh, okay.
You'll just have to figure out
Where it all goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another Sunday service. I am so excited to be here with you guys. We are working through the month of October. We are actually halfway through this month, and our theme is Sing in the Rain, where we are learning that God's got it. No matter what we face, no matter what trial or crazy situation we are in, we know that God's got it. So, who's got it? God's got it. Awesome, awesome job. So, we know that God's got it. He's taking care of us. He is not going to let us fall, even in the craziest of situations. In the first week of October, we talked about Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, and how they were thrown into the fiery furnace. And even in the midst of the fire and flames and the heat and all the craziness, God still got it. And He made sure to rescue our 3 young men. And last week, we talked about baby Moses and how at the time, baby Moses and all of the other young boys were being killed off by the Pharaoh of Egypt. And Moses' mother sent him down the Nile River, and so he floated on down till he got to the Queen of Egypt. And she took him in and she helped raise him alongside of Moses' mother. And we still know that God's got it. Today, we have a brand new story. So we're still hanging out in the Old Testament. And this one is a story about a woman named Hagar. And Hagar is tied to Abraham. And Abraham and Hagar had a son named Ishmael. But Abraham was also with Sarah, and with Sarah, he had Isaac. So at the time, he sent Hagar off, and so Hagar and her son Ishmael started to wander around in the desert. So our story today comes from the book of Genesis in the Bible, and if our story comes from the Bible, we know it's true. So, as I said, Hagar and Ishmael, well, Hagar was walking. She was carrying Ishmael because he was little. But Hagar starts walking in the desert. Now, I don't know if you've ever been into the desert, but let me tell you, my friends, it is hot, it is dry, there's rarely any water around. It is so, so hot. I used to live in the desert, and it was terrible. It was always hot, always sand everywhere. It doesn't matter if you vacuumed or swept or dust, you would turn around 10 minutes later, and there would be sand all over. So Hagar is walking through the desert, and it's getting really, really hot. Like, we're talking over 100 degrees hot. So everyone get your palms out, and we're going to fan ourselves because we're going to be hot for a second. So everyone's got to do it with me. And you got to go, whoo, it's hot in here. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. We're dying of heat. And so Hagar was walking through the desert. She's walking and walking, and it was so hot. And as she kept going, she kept getting more tired, more sleepy, and her baby is crying at her, and she can't find any water. And she feels like she is just lost, that she's gonna die, and that she's not sure what is going to happen. And so she began to cry. So everyone's got to cry like Hagar and Ishmael. So you're going to go, oh, boo-hoo. So everyone's got to do it with me. Ready? Oh, boo-hoo. So she started to cry and cry and cry. And this is where the really cool part comes. We know that in difficult situation, who's got it? God's got it. So even in those midst of crying and wailing and going, we have no water, it's hot, I'm tired, my baby won't stop crying, God's got it. God got Hagar. And so at that moment in time when she's crying, she feels like she's at the very end, God sends an angel and says, God has heard your cry and your baby's cry, and it's going to be okay. And so the angel took Hagar and Ishmael and he led them to water to make sure that they were well taken care of. So he did not leave them stranded in the desert. He made sure that they were fed, that they had water, and that they were taken care of. So it reminds us that no matter what, no matter how difficult the situation is, even when it's 100 degrees outside and we feel like we're dying, we always know that God's got it. And it's the same thing for Hagar and Ishmael. Even when they were kicked out of their home, they had to wander the desert. It was hot, it was tiresome. They still knew that no matter what, God's got it, because he showed up for them even in those little moments and said, I've got you, I'm gonna take care of you. And it's the same thing for us. As we finish out October, we wanna keep remembering that no matter what, God's got it. Whatever problem or situation we may be facing, God's got it. And it's true for even dealing with COVID and all of the craziness with schools and all of the wackadoodle things that are happening around us. We know that God's got it. God has a plan and he loves us no matter what. That's all that we have for today. So keep remembering that no matter what we're facing, God's got it. Let's go ahead and see what Ollie and his friends are up to.
Ho! Ho! You know what time it is?
It's time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. At the Wonder Clubhouse. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Are you there? Oh, hello there, friends. Welcome to the clubhouse. It's me, Manny, and I'm happy to see you today. Can you believe it's still raining outside? It's been pouring for days and days now, but that doesn't mean we can't have some fun. Do you know what this is? It's a cup with a string on the end. This string stretches all the way across the yard into my house. My mom has another cup on the other end of the string. We're gonna try to hear each other through the string. Isn't that cool? Let's try it. Hello, Mom. Hello. Hello, Mom. Hello. Hello, Mom. Hello. Hello, Mom. Hello.
Hello, Manny. Can you hear me?
Wow, yes, Mom. We can hear you.
Ho! Ho!
Hey, it's Ollie.
Hello, Manny. Ho! Ho! Talking to your mom, are you?
Hi, Ollie. Yeah, I sure am. My mom and I are trying to hear each other through this string. And it really works. We can hear each other!
Cup phones are fun. Yes, it's true. But I know someone who always hears you. Just listen to this story. Just follow me through. Hoo, hoo.
Follow me through, follow me through, who? Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Okay, this one is for Mrs. Burkholtz. Oh, and this one is for Mr. Jackson. Oh, hi, friends. I'm Justin the mailman. It's so good to see you. I'm just getting all of these letters ready for delivery. I love when people send cards like this. Having a great trip. Miss you. Love, Gigi and Gramps. It's so great. I love all of the different ways that we have to talk to each other. In fact, today's story is about how we can talk to God. Are you ready to hear it? I said, are you ready to hear it? Great. Let me just put the story mail in the mailbox. So our true story from the Bible begins in a desert. Have you ever been to a desert? Some are sandy and hot, like really, really hot. Let's all pretend we're in a desert. Oh man, it's so hot out here. Look at that sun. It must be 100 degrees. I'm sweating. Are you sweating? Let's fan ourselves. Whew. The desert is hot. Well, in today's story, in a hot desert, there was a mother named Hagar and her son. They look so tired, don't they? And hot. Now tell me, what do people need when they are hot and tired? Let's see if you can guess. Do they need a warm coat? Roller skates? Or a drink of water? A drink of water, that's right. Hagar and her son needed water, but they were out of water. Hagar didn't know what to do. They had no water to drink and couldn't walk any farther. Hagar's son started crying, and then Hagar started crying too. Everyone, let's cry with them. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Okay, we can stop. Great job. They were all alone in the desert and thirsty and hot. They thought no one could hear them crying. Except, tell me, who always hears us? God. That's right. God can always hear us. Just then, an angel spoke to Hagar from above. Everyone say, "Whoa! Whoa!" The angel told Hagar to not be afraid, that God heard her son's cries and he was showing her where to find water. God loves us so much, doesn't he? He hears us no matter where we are. No matter where we go, God is with us. And we don't have to worry because God's got it. Oh, hey there, Ollie. Tell me, who's got it?
God's got it. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who's got it?
God's got it. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. I'll see you next time.
So there's your story. It's all true. God heard the boy, and he will hear you too.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
Wow, what a great story. God heard Hagar and her son and gave them just what they needed. And guess what? God hears us and helps us too. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it? Got it! Good! Do you know what the best part is? I don't need a cup phone to talk to God. He's always with me and always hears me, no matter what. Talk to you later, Mom. I'm gonna talk to God. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9.